Have you ever had that tension in the back of your neck? It's in your shoulders, and you can't even tell, man. Is it going from my shoulders into my neck, or is it going from my neck into my shoulder? Or is it just coming up all the way around and pounding in my freaking eye? Hi, I'm Dr. Peters of Peters Wellness, Chiropractic Massage, and this week I want to talk about headaches, specifically headaches in children. Why? Because headaches can lead to lack of social interaction. It can lead to depression, because if you're not interacting socially, people might not want to talk with you. They just want to leave you alone. It can lead to poor sleep. And with that going on, we know that suicide rates are very high right now, very high. And headaches, I can't stand having a headache. And if you have a child, I've got 3 little girls. Well, they're not as little as they used to be, but no, they might get a headache once in a while. We got gymnastic injuries. We've got basketball injuries. Really haven't had any horseback riding injuries, thank God. Although I had a patient come in last week. Yeah, you know who you are. She's pretty messed up from her horse fall. But if you have a child that's complaining of headaches once or twice a week, this is not a normal thing. And of course, you got to look at causes of headaches. Is it because they're taking in too much sugar? Is it because they're taking in some nutrition that isn't that good? Is it because they're not sleeping well? Or are they not sleeping well because they have the headaches? You want to have them examined. And with a chiropractic exam, we're going to look at everything. And we're going to look at the upper back. Those backpacks. Think about it. They got that backpack. My daughter one day, her backpack was 50 pounds. My daughter at the time, I don't know what she weighed at the time, but we're talking like 95 pounds, and her backpack is 50. I did another OHU before. 10% of your body weight should be the weight of a backpack, especially in a child when their spine is still forming. And JMPT, very well-known publication, back in 2001, studied, I can't remember, it's in the OHU, but I think there were around 700 people in the study. And they found that chiropractic adjustments for headaches was just as effective as medication without the side effects of the medication. And I'm not one to bash medication. I've said that before because I know that medication saves lives. But think of your child, and think of your child with headaches, not wanting to have social interaction with other people, not sleeping well, not feeling good, having that pounding, throbbing headache. And I know we've all had it. Maybe you had a few too many drinks one night or whatever, and you wake up with a headache. Again, now that's one type of headache, but hopefully your child's not drinking alcohol, and your child should not have headaches. Get your children checked, and if you're not coming to me, find someone in your area and get them checked, and make sure that their spine is aligned properly. Make sure those joints are moving. The joints of the spine should just glide. Should be beautiful, especially in a child. We had a young girl in, I don't remember if it was this week or last week, and when she went through a range of motion of her neck, I remember Caitlin was watching, and she's like, wow. She leaned her head back at me. I'm like, that is full range of motion. Children should have full range of motion because they haven't had all the chronic injuries. They haven't had as many, well, actually, they've had a lot of falls from learning to walk, but typically not getting whiplash trauma such at that young of an age. And again, if you're in an auto accident or something like that, like, oh, my child was in the seat, she's okay, or he's okay. Are you sure? Are you sure? So, as parents, we want to make sure our children are cared for. And if they're complaining about headaches once or twice a week, that's something that is not okay. Get it checked and have an awesome week.